Well, good evening, everybody, from the Connor Convocation Center here on the campus of Thomas More University. It's time now for Kentucky Enforcer Basketball 2019. The Enforcers are fresh new, I guess you'd say, out of the NABL, for the first team for them, and they're ready to play basketball against this team that came all the way down about 500 miles from up in Buffalo, New York. Long way down here. They had some trouble getting here, but in fact they are here. And with that in mind, it should be quite some kind of a game tonight. I'm hoping they've got the energy that they will need, of course, to get it done. So the starting lineups are coming up right now. I don't think we're going to do the national anthem. They are late, and so we're going to try to get this game started as quickly as we possibly can. The Enforcers have played 3 preseason basketball games. They defeated the Louisville Diesel, the Indy Show, and the Kentucky Flash. Pretty handily, I might add. They averaged 125.6 per game, and along with that, they also held their opponents to 97. So we may be having the national anthem right now because everybody's lining up with that. So let's take a break, and we'll be back with the starting lineup right after this on Kentucky Enforcer Basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise, remove your caps, turn to face the flag as we honor our
All right, back at the Connor Convocation Center here on the campus of Thomas More. Good evening, everybody. Mike Tussey is here, and we're going to bring you some basketball tonight from the NABL. With that in mind, the Buffalo Bluehawks come into the game. They're 0-1. They lost their only game they played last Saturday night. They played the Dubois Dream, and in that basketball game, they were beaten 137 to 59, a 78-point deficit there. But that didn't set too well with the management there, so they revised their team. Daryl Goodwin was relieved. Rob Cornelius is the new coach over there now, and they traveled almost 500 miles down from upper New York today to get here. It's a long way down. They had a traffic accident. They had a breakdown on their cars and their trucks, whatever it was, but they got here, and that's the name of the game. So the Enforcers, on the other hand, they've been around now for 3 years. First year it is in the NABL. They're 33-10 in the first 2 years in the ABA. Dustin Driscoll and John Schaefer have led them to a couple of division championships. So with that, they are 33-10 coming in, but they are 3-0 in the, I might add, in the preseason situation there. So if you missed it, Louisville Diesel, they knocked them off 92-70. Kentucky Flash 128-97, and the Indiana Show 164-130. And that was quite a game that night because had about 10 or 11 people in double figures and that kind of thing there. So we'll give you the starting lineups. I would assume they're going to give us to us publicly. And that will come up here in just a couple of short minutes. When that does, we'll give you the public address announcer is Joe Barnes. All right, here we go. Let's go to Joe Barnes and the starting lineups.
Against the Bluehawks. If you're ready now, let's meet the players. First, for the Bluehawks of Buffalo. Number 1, Roy Wallace.
Number 11, Miyaga Miyaga. Number 22, Prince Knight. Number 23, Schwartz and Jarman. Number 25, Andrew Zimmer. And the head coach of the Bluehawks, Rob Cornelius. And now for your Kentucky Enforcers, a 6'1" guard from Shawnee State University, number 0, Troy Gibbs. A 6'5" guard from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico, number 6, Cameron Mitchell. A 6'7" forward from Muskegon University, number 10, Rod Avery. A 6'4" guard from Ohio Midwestern University, number 22, Rob Smythe. A 6'11" forward from Xavier University, number 25, Jeff Robinson. Assistant coaches, Stephen Shaver, Chris Newsom, and the head coach of your Kentucky Enforcers, Dustin Driscoll. Officials for tonight's game, Killer Steve Miller, Dr. Darrell Russia, and Father Michael Stokes.
All right, back here at the Connor Convocation Center, ready for the tip-off tonight. As you look on your screen there, the players in the black uniforms are the Buffalo Bluehawks. Their uniforms are not here yet, so they're wearing black shirts. And of course, the Enforcers are in their gray with blue and white trim. Cam Mitchell, Rob Smythe, Jeff Robinson, Rod Avery, and Troy Gibbs will begin the game tonight for the Enforcers. And I have no idea who the team from the Bluehawks are. They've got the basketball with that, and a drive down the middle, blocked in there by Robinson, but the basketball coming out of there is going to be Avery. Avery has the basketball, sets it up. Troy Gibbs, the point guard, just underway now. Gibbs holds up play number 1 as we're underway now. And the ball given to Mitchell. Mitchell shakes and bakes, goes down off of the glass, puts it up no good, and rebounded out of there is Buffalo. Buffalo comes across the timeline now. Long jump shot for a 3 ball, no good. Long rebound, and coming out of there with it will be, again, Troy Gibbs. Gibbs, a very crafty ball handler, drives down, puts it up off the glass, no good, and put it back up and in, but it will not count. There's a foul there on that play, apparently. As you saw the replay there, but the stuff came a little bit too late. So they've got their first foul, and shooting 2 in the active shooting will be Troy Gibbs. Gibbs was 1 for 2 in the preseason, puts it up and in. Had a high game in the preseason, had 9 against the Kentucky Flash. So 1-0, the first lead of the game goes to the Enforcers. The second shot by Gibbs is good too. So 2-0. It'll be a backcourt pressure by the Enforcers there. A 2-2-1 zone press, knocked away, and there's a turnover, but they get it right back. Long jetted a nice shot inside, putting it up on a reverse, no good. And just like that, Buffalo is 0 for 3. Here's the alley-oop down the way, but a nice defensive play. Knocked out of there by one of the Buffalo Bluehawks. 8:58 to go in the first quarter of play, just underway in the initial game of the NABL for the Enforcers. There's Robinson down in the low block, puts it up and in. Make it 4-0 now with 8:50 to go. Backcourt pressure by the Enforcers, but this time the guys from Buffalo solve it. Back outside to go for a 3-ball if it goes. Yes, indeed, a 3-ball.
3-point basket by the Bluehawks.
And we have no idea who it was, but that's their first 3-ball. As I said, none of the uniforms, they have no uniform numbers, they're just playing in black shirts. So it's 4-3. Here's Spike, jump shot, right wing, no good, about 10-footer. Kicked up and around, and here comes Buffalo again. They've got the basketball, they trail by 1. Jump shot from 25, right wing, no good. Spike to the rebound. 8:10 to go. Inside it goes. A nice play, nice assist in there from Gibbs into Mitchell. And 3 of the 5 starters now for the Enforcers have scored. 6-3. Longest lead of the game has been 4. All right, 7:52 to go. Buffalo with the basketball inside the paint. Doesn't like what he sees. Kicks it back out again. And a 37-footer this time and skims the rim and goes out of bounds.
Kentucky basketball.
All right, 7:41 to go here in the first quarter of play, just underway for the Connor Convocation Center. Nice to have you with us here on TBNK Sports. Mike Tussey with a kind of an unusual night for basketball. Our opponents here are in black shirts tonight, no numbers at all. Their uniforms are somewhere on the highway, I think, on the way here. Here's a nice bounce pass down inside, but intercepted there by Troy Gibbs, but we've got a foul, I think it is. You see the replay there, nice bounce pass up the way into the paint, but some hacking going on there. And that'll be the second foul on Buffalo. So 6-3, 7:23 to go. Cam Mitchell, Jeff Robinson, and a couple of free throws, but Troy Gibbs have got 6 points on the boards for the guys from Kentucky. There's a nice alley-oop to Robinson, but we've got a foul down low there as Gibbs tried to penetrate, drop it down, but another foul on Buffalo. Unless they call a charge. I don't think they did. They must have. Yes, they did. A charge. So Gibbs picks up the player control foul, his first. So 7:15 to go. Intercepted on the inbounded play again as Dustin Driscoll has elected to go to three-quarter court pressure. Up the court it goes now to Buffalo. They break the press. Right outside the arc for a 23-footer, no good, but nice rebound. Driving layup, drops it down, no good. Rebounded again by Mitchell. Mitchell, three-quarter court, goes down the lane, splits 2 defenders, but back up and in by Rod Avery, but we've got a foul before that dunk. Here you go, watch him go down there and accelerate and go way in high, but here comes Avery, bang, there it is.
His second.
So 3 fouls on the Buffalo team. 6-3, here's Avery shooting 1, and he'll have another. Avery was 2 for 6, 33% in the preseason. It averaged 14.3. Second shot by him is good. So the Enforcers, good news. They are 4 for 4 at free throws here in the first quarter of play. Have their longest lead at 8-3. There's a jump shot by Buffalo, no good again. 6:45 to go. Gibbs up the court it goes. Back to Robinson, drives, puts up a shot, but he's hacked on the arm, and that'll be foul number 4 on Buffalo. You look at the drive here by Robinson, goes left to right, and hacked on the arm there way before the shot. And he'll be at the line. Robinson comes to the line, only 50%. 1 out of 2 on the free throw line coming into the game, 11.5 in the preseason games. Preseason, no shot, no get that time. Robinson had a high game of 17 at the 3 preseason games against the Indiana show, but I got to tell you, he only played in the first half. 6:39 to go in the first quarter of play. Robinson's second shot, yes sir. So he's 1 for 2. The lead scans out now, 9-3. At 9:36 to go. There's that 2-2-1 zone press, but Buffalo breaks it. The 25-footer, nothing but the net that time. The second tray. And we've got a foul. I think the basket is good. Look at this shot. About a 27-footer, nothing but the net, but there's a foul after the shot, after the basket. So that cuts the lead down to 9-6. The foul is on Rob Smythe. The foul's before the shot, they tell me, so the basket is not good. So 9-6 with 6:26 to go. Again. There's another turnover there. The second in the first quarter. Nice left-handed layup. How about Rod Avery that time? Boy, he went up way over the rim to smack it home. 11-6. Down inside it goes to Buffalo. They kick it around, but a foul looks like it may well be on the enforcers. Look at Avery Sky this time. Left-handed jam, and boy, you don't see it any better than that anytime. 11-6. That's the second 5-point lead they've had in the game. It comes here at 6:05. All right. Buffalo with the basketball. We got a foul there. And that's going to be a player control foul against Buffalo.
His first team foul.
That's the fifth foul. So 6 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. 5:57 to go, 11-6. Gibbs, right side it goes over to Mitchell. Buffalo in a 2-1-2 zone, by the way. Down inside it goes to Robinson. He misses a slam, but it comes through the second time, but fouled on the second attempt. There's a ball down inside in the low block, and you get it down into Robinson. He's hacked on the arm. Second attempt, but the foul's already happened. So
his first team fifth. Robinson on the line.
That is a sixth on Buffalo. Robinson at the line again, puts it up and in. Robinson 2 for 3 now. Robinson taking plenty of time. The second one brings out high. Get his own rebound and finger rolled. Yes, sir. Robinson gets the offensive rebound, puts it up. He's now got 6 in the game. 13-6. Longest lead of the game with 5:38 to go. All right, Buffalo on the attack again, trying to penetrate down, but got a foul out front. There's another offensive foul out there, moving pick. That'll give them, that's going to be the 7th foul on Buffalo. I have 7 and they have 6, but I've got 7 on the book, but apparently it's only 6. So with 5:26 to go, here's Gibbs out front again. Back again to Mitchell. 24-footer, nothing but the nylon. Nice shot that time. That's his first of the year, but 6 of the preseason and this too. Here's a shot by Buffalo, no good. Skims the rim. So the 2 field goals by Buffalo have been by the 3-point variety. Coming in now for the enforcers, we'll have Cam Moore in there, along with Tyrone Bradshaw from from Southern Indiana. And let's see, Gibbs is still in there. Darius Hubbard's in. So apparently another foul. They're calling them like, now there's 7 fouls for sure. And I tell you, I cannot tell you who the fouls are on. These Buffalo players have black jerseys on, no numbers. In fact, the jerseys belong to the Kentucky Enforcers. The shot's up and in. Gibbs will have another. 3 for 3, 17-6. There's Dustin Mitchell. Rather, Dustin Driscoll on the bench. Second's good also. So with 18-6 now to score. Score is tripled. 4:59 to go. 5 minutes to go. Another traveling violation. That's turnover number 4 for Buffalo. The Enforcers have committed 1. 18-6. 4:59 to go in the first quarter of play. 3 fouls have been committed by the Kentucky enforcers so far in the first quarter. That goes to Bradshaw, who's 6'9", by the way. Pumps, fakes, puts it up and in, it rolls out of there. No good. Right there at point blank range, but couldn't get it to go and couldn't finish. Also in the game, I might add, is Greg Williams, a 6'4" guard, 14-5 in the preseason games. And a shot goes out of bounds. Touched last, apparently. Nope, we got another foul. There's a foul on Cameron Moore, as you saw there, as he was moving with the offensive player. So the foul goes on Moore. It'll be his first and Kentucky's fourth. It's a loose basketball in the back. Cam Moore has it, but he steps down the end line here as he went down the lane.
Out of bounds, Buffalo basketball.
18-6. So Buffalo with only about 7 players, 5 on the floor right now, 2 on the bench. There's a long jumper. Another tray by Buffalo. That is their 3rd tray of the ball game. That cuts it down to 18-9. With 4:11 to go. Gibbs looks at the Tyrone at the high post. There he goes back again. Down it goes inside again to Bradshaw, but kicks it back out. Deflected pass, turnover number 2. 3/4 court, nice pass inside. There's a nice put back up and in. That time, their first 2 points by the variety of a regular field goal. I thought that Darius Hubbard might have blocked the shot, but not to be. 18-11. It goes inside now to Bradshaw. He puts it up and in. At the low block, no problem at all. And looking at this replay down inside there, you thought the Gibbs had blocked it, but they got to get the ball and get it back up inside on a deflected pellet. 20-11. Another foul. At the line now, should have 1 shot. It'll be Bradshaw. 20-11. Bradshaw, good. He has 3 in the game. Had not shot a free throw in the 3 preseason games. Comes into the game, though, averaging 3.5. 21-11, 10-point lead. 3:33 to go, bounce pass right wing. Buffalo splits, 2 defenders, goes down and puts it in, goes out of bounds. Last touched in there by Bradshaw. Nice crowd on hand here tonight for the opening night. A lot of people got here early, got their seats. All right, Buffalo with the basketball out top. Gibbs tracks him. Little 13-footer at the top of the key, no good. Moore up to get it out of there. Back it comes to Greg Williams. Williams back it in. Inside it goes to Bradshaw again. A 6'9", spins. Little 10-footer, no good. High rebound. And again, they get the ball back. Noah Ford, one more time. It goes to Hubbard. Drives, nice stuff in there by Hubbard. Comes into the game averaging 12 a game through the preseason. 23-11. A shot by Buffalo, no good. 12-point lead. 2:46. Noah Ford's in the ball game. Another step by Cameron Moore. All right, take a look at this one right here now. You're going to like this one here because this guy can get up there around the rim every time. Cameron Moore played his college ball at Wilberforce. 25-11, a 14-point lead. And at the line again to complete the 3-point play will be Cameron Moore. Well, here's the second one there. And there's Cameron Moore. He got fouled on that, so that's why he's at the line right now. Moore at 15.5 on the 3 games in the preseason. Moore puts it up and in. He's 6'7". 26-11. 2:37. Buffalo, long jump shot, right wing, in there again. Another 3-ball, their 4th of the game. 26-14. Here's Moore trying to come across the lane on a nice drive, but lost the basketball, and it'll be Buffalo ball. 3rd turnover here. Very, very lousy pass, to be honest about it. And the ball goes out of bounds, but Buffalo's got it. 26-14. The enforcers by 12 points. 2:20 to go. Buffalo's The guys in the black shirts. They've got the ball. Little skipper shot that time, no good, put up, no good again. A rebound, but a foul there. Undoubtedly, it'll be on Kentucky. Foul's going to be on Greg Williams.
His first.
There's Williams first. And the fifth on Kentucky. So at the line, this is the first time tonight that they've had a shot to make a free throw. 26-14. And the first shot's up and good. As I want to reinforce this again, because if you're wondering why we don't have names for the Buffalo players, they don't have jerseys with numbers on them, and I have no idea who these 5 guys are. So, yeah, one of them's a coach, that somebody said. There's the second one's up and in. So 26-16. 2:06 to go. There's Noah Forey out front, back over to Greg Williams. Third-year man with the team, by the way. Forey jump shot for 24. No, rims out. Rebounded by Buffalo. All right, with the basketball up the court again. Buffalo has it in the forecourt. Left wing it goes. Worked one time again. This time way overshot. With the rebound comes Hubbard. Hubbard goes three-quarter court. Goes down the court, loses the basketball. And we got a foul in here. Somebody's hacking Hubbard on the arm. You see here the penetration goes down in there, but he lost the ball to hack on the arm after he retrieved it. So Hubbard at the line. Hubbard is 4 for 4 in the preseason, and this will be his first attempt of the new season with 2019. Shots up and good. The enforcers have shot, believe it or not, they have shot 12 free throws here in the first quarter and made 11 of the 12. 27-16. Second shot, it rolls up and in. All right, 28-16, a 12-point lead. A minute 35. Buffalo needs to score. There's a drive, blocked out of there nicely by Bradshaw. Get that thing out of here. All right, here's a loose ball in the end line. And let's see what we've got here. We got a foul here. And there's a foul. The foul may be on Noah Forey. It'll be his first. On the inbounded play, they get it, and the shot no good. It goes out of bounds, and again. With a minute 21 to go in the first quarter of play. Inbounded play to Buffalo. Long range outside. Nice long shot. Wide rebound, and Buffalo. The enforcers got the baseball pass up to Ford, the snowbird. There's the alley-oop. Oh, Cam Moore had every intention in the world of a grand slam that time, but could not handle it with his left hand. Here, you'll watch him lose control. Goes way up to get it with that left hand, right hand, and he almost got it. Luckily, he didn't hurt himself on the fall. 28-16. Here's Buffalo going three-quarter court, putting it up on a coast to coast that time. That should never happen. And that'll make you mad. 28-16. 53 click on the clock left. Here's Moore again. Finger rolled down on the paint. Buffalo with a rebound again. We've got a foul, frustration foul by Moore. Just a little bit of a foul, but not much, but it does count. So it's going to be the sixth foul for Kentucky here in the first quarter. And Dustin Driscoll calls off the 2-2-1 zone press and lets him come on up the court. Buffalo tries to drive, but kicks it back outside to a long jump shot, but we've got a foul away from the ball. Another foul on Kentucky. Foul's going to be on Williams. That'll be his second. And with that in mind, Buffalo inbounds the basketball now. They've got it. Trailing by 10, 34 seconds to go. Forey on the defense. Loses his man. That's unacceptable. And he just puts it up and in that time. He nailed Forey to the floor that time. Here's the baseball pass. Look at that. There's Cam Moore. That's what you like to see. Cam Moore, 5 points in the game, and the guy is a monster. In the game against Indiana show, he had 7 dunks up there in Indy. 17 points and 7 dunks. 30-18, and here's should be a charge there, and it is. Okay, look at this one right here now. Here's Moore. So much power there. The guy, 6'7", can elevate very, very high over the rim. 30-20. All right, again, they get the ball up court. And a foul on Buffalo. No, they got a foul. It's going to go against Kentucky. And apparently it's on... if you look at this here, there's a foul there, but they say the ball got to Forey right in the middle. Anyway, the foul, times the quarter's going to be ending on that kind of an unusual situation out on the left end of the court. So 30-20.
Fans, be sure to visit our concession stand and check out Nut Sauce Catering.
12 points, the longest lead in the first quarter for Kentucky. They had 4 of those. And with that in mind, good to have you with us, everybody. Hope you'll be with us now. Today's pregame show is brought your way by Culver's Restaurant in Florence, Kentucky on Highway 42. And happy to have them aboard with us this year. The starting lineup tonight was brought to you by Culver's as well. Compliments of Culver's, Highway 42 in Florence. The tip-off brought to you by Culver's as well, too. And our halftime show today, again, will be brought to you by Culver's, your community restaurant in Florence, Kentucky at Highway 42. All right, we've got 6 points for Robinson in the first quarter. Hubbard has 4. 4 for Avery, 4 for Gibbs, 3 for Bradshaw, 5 for Moore, and 5 for Mitchell. As I mentioned again a little bit ago, Buffalo got here late. They don't have the uniforms. They did make it down here from way up in northern New York, but they don't have. They're wearing Kentucky Enforcer black shirts, black T-shirts. No numbers at all, no names. So all we can do is keep the score. The ball game got started with a nice 4-0 run at the 52-second run in the first quarter. And the Enforcers have never looked back. There's a shot by Buffalo, no good. And again, with the 10-point lead, here comes Robbie Smythe. Driving it back, puts it up in there, nice play. Take that back, Robbie puts it up and puts it up again hard. 32-20. That's the 5th 12-point lead of the game. 9:32 to go, another turnover there. The 6th in the game now for Buffalo. Another one back-to-back turnovers, give them 5 now for Kentucky. As you would expect, play very ragged here today. Normally your first round games are. The Bluehawks are coached by Rob Cornelius. He's 0-0. Although the team, I might add, is 0-1 officially. Here's a nice little move down inside there. Nice little turnover dribble and puts it up and in for the how about that right there, huh? Look at that nice play by Avery. Scores again. 34-22. Now the 3 balls keep rolling in. They've got 1, 2, 3. That's the 5th of the game. Here's a reverse layup on the transition. Putting it up in as Avery. Avery has 8 in the game. 36-25. Buffalo with the basketball near the mid-stripe. Work a weave out front. Jump shot over Avery, way out to a 25-footer. Buffalo rebound. And apparently, stepped on the end line. That'll be 7 turnovers now for Buffalo. They had 29 turnovers against Dubois Dream, the team that blew them out of the gym by 78 last Saturday night, 137-59. All right, here again, look at this, all the way, Cam Mitchell. Stood up and in. 7 points for the 6'5" young man. Played his basketball at Indiana Southeast. He was all conference there. Averaged 17.8 a game in college. 38-25. 13-point lead now, longest of the game for the Enforcers. Jump shot, no good. 7:57 to go. Again, just more scores coming before you can get down the floor. There's 2 more. So 40 now to 25. Longest lead of the game. We got a timeout and a reminder now that coming up next Saturday will be the Grand Rapids Danger, 7 o'clock right here at the Connor Convocation Center, out of the Midwest Division. They are pretty good from what I understand. In 2015, they were 13-9, and 2017, a couple of years ago, 12-5, number 12 in the nation. They've got some players named Trent Hobson, Adam Rayner, Derek Brooks, Miles Miller, Nick Waddell, who played international ball, are be coming in here next week. They'll be in Grand Rapids next Saturday at 7 o'clock right here.
Have a child interested in improving their athletic skills? Contact Sports Ball Source for details on the latest training camp. Call 859-372-7754 or visit them online at www.sportsballsourceky.com.
Well, good to have you back with us, everybody, for Kentucky Enforcer basketball here at the Connor Convocation Center. Mike Tussey on hand, and we hope you're enjoying the basketball game tonight with Kentucky's semi-pro team here in the NABL. Opening up tonight with the Buffalo Bluehawks, who is an electrical driving left, putting up and in for Buffalo that time. 40-27. Here's Rod Avery with a 20-foot. Oh, there. Where's this guy been? Robinson follows a play with a grand slam again. 8 points for Robinson. 42-27. 15-point lead, second of the game for that manner. 7:14 to go. Buffalo in trouble over there. Double dribble. Now watch Robinson come down here out of no place here. Comes out of no place. There he comes and bangs it in. At 6'11". You might call him a skywalker, I guess. So Robinson began the game, and so far, Destin Driscoll's played about 10 players. 7:02 to go. There's Robbie Smythe, left-handed jumper. Yes, sir. 4 points for Smythe. 44-27. 6:51. Buffalo on the dribble, splits 2 defenders, puts it up no good. Rebounded out of there by Mitchell. Nice bounce pass up the front. Look at this. Oh, yeah. How about Mitchell to Rod Avery that time? Another slammer. Give Mitchell the assist that time, and Avery with his 6th point of the game. 46-27. Buffalo has the basketball. Goes long range, drop shot. Long range, no good this time, but coming out of there with it will be Hubbard. We have a foul back here in the back court. Hubbard was motivating it up the court, but apparently somebody fouled him. At any rate, play a stop. A technical foul. There's a foul on Buffalo, a technical. They say number 34. I'd like to know how they know that because I can't see a number on anybody out here. At 6:17 to go, technical foul will be Mitchell, and he'll be at the line now, shooting a couple of shots. Puts it up and in. 11 other. After the shot, the Enforcers will have the basketball back again. Mitchell was 83% in the preseason at the free throw line. Second shot good. He's 9 in the game, and now Buffalo will look at it again as the Enforcers get the basketball right here in front of me. 21-point lead. Longest of the game with 6:14 to go. Smythe, back it goes again over to Troy Gibbs. Left-handed dribble. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell shakes and bakes, puts it in. Good. The basket will be good and one. Put it up and in. The guy can flat play, I got to tell you. And if you're watch him penetrate off of the dribble and gets down in there, so powerful to put it up on the glass. It's 50-27. Mitchell has 14 points in the ball game, make it 15. All right, 51-27. Long time. Buffalo's kind of been in the icebox for a while. Here's a pass that goes out of bounds. That's going to be the 10th turnover of the first half for Buffalo. As I said earlier, they against that Dubois Dream team last week, they committed 29 turnovers there. But you got to believe this Buffalo team has come almost 500 miles down here to northern Kentucky. They are highway tired, I got to tell you right now. There's another three ball from out on the wing. 51-30. Mitchell feeling it from out long range, no good. Buffalo's got it, but loses it back to Avery again. Avery shake and bake pass that goes out of bounds. That'll be another turnover for Kentucky. That's number 7. 51-30. 31. There's been no ties in the game and no lead changes as Kentucky got out to a 4-0 lead right off of the bat. All right, Buffalo with the basketball. Has it out front. Working out on Robbie Smythe out on the top of the key. You can see the zone that Kentucky's employed right now. It's a 3-2 zone. They've used that most of the first half. Here's a long three ball again. Avery cleans the glass. 51-30. The basketball kept this way down long range. Comes to mid there again. Mitchell scores again. He's got 17 in the game. 17 of the 53. 53-30. Longest lead of the game. Buffalo with a jump shot for a three ball. Mark it down. Mitchell, this guy's, they talk about being in the zone. That's 20 points for Mitchell, and Buffalo wants a timeout, and it is 56-33. As the Kentucky enforcers have exploded here in the second half, in the second quarter rather. After the first quarter, they led only by 10, 30-20, but you can see what's happened here. They've just pulled it away. Other games tonight in the NABL, Charleston Panthers 1-0 versus Tennessee Stallions. A Southeast matchup there. West Michigan Layhawks versus Grand Rapids Danger. Tonight, Georgia Kings versus Tuscaloosa Titans. Detroit Cobras versus the Lancaster Thunder. And the Chautauqua Hurricane, they're 1-0 versus the Dubois Dream, 1-1, a Northeast matchup there. That's what's going on in NABL around the league tonight here on this Saturday, March the 16th. Obviously, the Kentucky Enforcer bench much more powerful and much more deeper. But if there's a bright spot, for Buffalo, they do have 7 trays in the game. Well, guess what? Now we're coming out with numbers here, and well, this ought to be something. In all my years, this is the first time I've ever had this happen. Black T-shirts to begin part of the game. Now we're going to numbers, and let's see if I'll try to give you what I've got here. And when we try to associate the numbers with the players, the 5 starters that should have started the game. All right. With the basketball out top is Darrell Haynes. He's number 4. Jump shot from the 3, no good this time by Brandon Nelson. Back to Mitchell again. No, this time a long 3-ball, long rim, but we've got a foul on the rebound against Kentucky. There's a shot by Mitchell and a rebounding foul, and over the back there it will be. And that'll be on Robinson. He picks up his first foul. All right, with that in mind, here's Buffalo out front again. They turn it over for the 13th time in the first half. Look at this. Nice dish there. Oh, look at that. Yes, again. Another slam by Jeff Robinson at 6'11". Skies over the defender. Slams it home. Robinson now with 10. 58-33. All right. Had a turnover there. Active hands by Kentucky. Pass that goes out of bounds. That'll be turnover number 10.
Last touch by the enforcers.
Long shot. This time again, no good by Zimmerman. Back out to Darrell Haynes with the basketball's coming to me. Nope, I'm not going to get it. In there also is Swartzen Jarman, number 23. He's 5'11". Number 22, as you look at him, it'll be Prince Knight, young man out of Harlem, New York. As Buffalo inbounds the basketball now to Darrell Haynes. He's 6'1". Has 3 points a game in his back pocket. Intercepted. Three-quarter court, and there again is Mitchell. Mitchell. 22 points for Cam Mitchell here in the first half, 60-33. Longest lead of the game at 27 right now, at 2:51. Offensive rebound by Buffalo. Shot no good that time by Harry Haynes. Up the court again. Here comes Mitchell again. He's going to wear the basketball out. Well, this is transition basketball, and the enforcers are having fun as you would expect. 62-33, up by 29. 2:27 to go. Longest lead of the game. All right, Haynes. Out top, crossover dribble, pulls up, 16-footer, no good. Rebounded out there by Baruchuk Chills, who's in. 6'9". Oh, nice alley-oop that time. Avery could not connect. And here's a steal by Terrence Briggs. Puts it up, another steal. Yes, sir, Avery. Briggs gets the assist. Avery gets the slam. Well, the enforcers are having fun right now. If I'm Rob Cornelius, I want a timeout, circle the wagons here. 64-33, 31-point lead, longest of the game, and 59 seconds to go. Now look at this Briggs alley-oop. And there you go again. 24 points for Cam Mitchell in the basketball game. 19 of those here in the second half. Don't forget, we'll have our Star of the Game show tonight after the ball game. And it'll be compliments of Culver's, our Star of the Game. Whoever that well may be, we'll get a nice gift certificate from Culver's at Highway 42 in Florence, Kentucky. If you haven't heard, the NABL Player of the Week for 2019 so far in Week 1 was Travonta Gatewood of Chickasaw Hurricane at 23 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and a steal against Dubois. We'll tell you about last week's Player of the Game and get the chance just a little while. All right, here comes Buffalo now with the basketball. Brandon Nelson has it. Out top. Back it goes. He stepped out of bounds by a foot and a half, but the official missed that one. There's a terrible pass that goes out of bounds. 16 turnovers here in the first half for Buffalo. They have to be road weary. They have to be. Setting in, if you've ever sat in a car for 8-9 hours, you know what it means. And you get out and stretch your legs, they're gone. 1:38 to go in the first half of play. The enforcers have, look at that play, nice pass by Gibbs and a beautiful play by Mitchell again. 26 points, 66-33. The Swarm, the Jack Frost defense by the enforcers. A little too tight that time. They're going to call the foul on Kentucky. And you can see the suffocating defense there. A lot of hacking going on. And the foul's on Kentucky. It was on Troy Gibbs, his second. So Buffalo, in the meantime, loses it again. Another turnover, number 17. Mitchell shakes it, puts it up in. Did it go in? Nope, it fell out of there. But a foul on Buffalo.
His first.
The foul goes on Graves. It'll be his first. And the team's fourth here in this quarter. Avery puts it up and in. Well, one thing for sure tonight, that the Enforcers have shot their free throws very well. They have only missed one free throw all in the first half. There again. All right, 68-33. 35-point lead for the Enforcers. With that in mind, here's Jarman trying to get through, can't do it. Loses the basketball, turnover number 18. 35-point lead now.
1 minute.
With a minute to go. Smythe, who's had a tremendous first half. Two more for him. He's unstoppable. Unstoppable right now. 70-33. And again, Denzel Fuller, he's the tallest guy on the team. Number 5 is a 6'6". Only had 1 point last week against Dubois. Looking for help, back over to Fuller. Fuller on the left-handed dribble, almost has it stolen there. He goes over 6'9". Trilla puts it up and in. 70-35, and there's down the floor again, Terrence Briggs on transition. Puts it up and in for his first 2 of the game. 72-35. 11 seconds to go here in the first half. Buffalo blocked nicely in there. Nice block at the half court. And the half ends by Troy Gibbs. And that's going to end it right there. So 42 points in the second quarter to make it 72. And only 15 for Buffalo. So the story in the first half is really 2 things happened. 17, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. 30 points. 30 points for Mitchell in the first half. And we'll get all the rest later. But in the first half, it was pretty much all as you would expect the Enforcers here in the first half. We did not have any identification, as we talked about earlier, at Buffalo in the first half. They played much of the first half with just black T-shirts on. But I do know 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trays for Buffalo in the first half. And they only shot 2 free throws that I have, and they made both of those. The ball game got underway. And with the Enforcers taking a 4-0 lead and never looked back after that. And they just kept building, and got the lead up to 23-11. And by quarter end, it was 30-20. And then it exploded there when the long bench of the Enforcers came in, and they kept adding people like Hubbard, Greg Williams, Bradshaw, Moore, Archill, Forey, Briggs, and they mentioned just about everybody off of the bench. They got to play in the first half, and with that, that pretty much suffocated and put the Buffalo Bluehawks in the icebox for the first half. We'll take a break and be back for the second half. Be back in about 10 minutes, right after this, on Kentucky Enforcer Basketball. All right, once again, good evening, everybody. Welcome back now to the Connor Convocation Center here on the campus of Thomas More University. Good to have you back, but it's halftime. And good news, the Kentucky Explorers here on top of the Buffalo Bluehawks tonight in quest of their first NABL win. They lead it at halftime here by a 72-35 score. Compliments really, I got to tell you, because they scored 42 points in the second quarter, 30 in the first, and the Bluehawks came in road weary, I got to tell you. But at the end of the first quarter, it was only 30-20. But a great Second quarter, where the Enforcers just annihilated the Bluehawks 42-15 to lead here at this time, 42 points, but 37 points the longest of the game right now. Leading scorer for Kentucky is Cam Mitchell right now with 30 points at halftime, 25 in the second quarter, I got to tell you. Rob Smythe with 4, Robinson with 10, Darius Hubbard with 4, Rod Avery with 12, Troy Gibbs with 4, Bradshaw with 3, Cam Moore with 5, 2 for Terrence Briggs, and in fact, 12 Enforcers played, 9 scored, 14 off of the bench. The Enforcers shot free throws tremendously well, 17 out of 18 in the first half, but only had 3 trays. That's because it was transitional basketball. All they did was just a lot of one dunk after another, one slam after another, as the Enforcers lived above the orange rim most of the first half. For the Bluehawks, as I told you, we had no idea who the players were until a couple of minutes to go in the first half, and because they did not get numerals on their jerseys, they only have black shirts on, and but I do know this, that the Bluehawks did score 7 trays in the first half, and they were 2 for 2 from the free throw line in that regard there. They had 18 turnovers in the first half, not good, and Kentucky Enforcers logged 9 turnovers. A reminder, Kentucky Enforcer fans, this next Wednesday night, March 20th, will be Meet the Enforcers Family Night Out at Culver's Restaurant on Highway 42 in Florence. Great opportunity for you to bring your cameras, pens for photos and autographs with the Enforcers, coaches, and staff from 5 to 7 p.m. The entire family can win prizes, even win free Kentucky Enforcer game day tickets too by playing and winning Culver's Trivia. So Meet the Enforcers Family Night Out, coming Wednesday night, March 20th, 5 to 7 p.m. at Culver's on Highway 42 in Florence. Don't miss all the fun. Remember this, the Kentucky Enforcers are powerful stuff. Today's halftime show and stats has been brought your way by Culver's Restaurant in Florence, Kentucky. Other games tonight around the NABL tonight as we talk. Charleston Panthers 1-0 versus the Tennessee Stallions. There, West Michigan Lakehawks 6-0, rather 0-0 against the Grand Rapids Danger. They'll be in here next week. Georgia Kings versus the Tuscaloosa Titan. Detroit Cobras versus the Lancaster Thunder. And Chautauqua Hurricane versus the Jabba Dream coming up all tonight along the league in the NABL. So you can see as you're looking at the Buffalo Bluehawks, they do now have their blue jerseys on, and the numbers there you can see. I'll try to keep track of these. But Andrew Zimmer's number 25. He's averages 6 a game. He's 6'3". He'll start. You see him. And number 23, the new guy on the team, is Torsten Jarman, 5'11" guard from Staten Island, New York. And then the big guy out there, the big guy that I'm talking about, looks like a Sherman tank. He wears number 7. And for some odd reason, would you believe, he's not on the roster here. He sure, well, we have number 7 on our roster too. We got one of those. They can use him in pros. But anyhow, they've got some numbers that don't have names for either. So here's Robinson down low in a low block going against the big guy, and it's knocked away at the last second as the Enforcers get the basketball to begin the second half of play. So the revised roster that we got is in the trash. It doesn't make any difference. Here's Mitchell's shot over the rim, no good, and goes out of bounds. And with that, the Bluehawks have the basketball. Jarman, the 5'11" guard, has it out front right now, guarded by Greg Williams, who gets to start here in the second half. There he drives up, nice finger roll, no good. Mitchell with the basketball, all the way up now to Gribbs. Almost a step by Avery. He missed it. He's down and hurt maybe. Here comes Jarman, looking for somebody on the left wing. There's a shot with 3 ball, no good. And Jarman puts it up, and it's not good again. We got a foul, though, and it should be on possibly Kentucky. Greg Williams picks up foul number 3. So uncommon foul, they'll inbound the basketball. The foul's on Williams, as I said, and they inbound the basketball. I have no number 77. I have no idea who that is. Jarman, I do know who that is. He's got the basketball. Jeff shot from 17, no good. Rims out way up to get the basketball at 6'5", Cam Mitchell. Mitchell goes three-quarter court, pulls up for 25. Yes, sir. Mark it down. 33 points tonight for Cam Mitchell. 75-35. 40-point lead now. Blocking there by, again, Robinson. No foul call, so he gets. They're going to get the ball inbounded in the end zone. Here's the inbound to play now to Zimmer. Back out to Jarman. Jarman behind the back dribble, splits two to finish. Blocked in there nicely by 6'11", Jeff Robinson. Runs the press. Oh, bad turnover there. It's turnover number 10 in the ball game. First of the second half. Jump shot by the Bluehawks. No good. He wants to shoot again. Can't do it. But here's Mitchell's got great hands. He spins away from that. Comes across the timeline. Goes inside the arc. Layup. No problem at all. And the foul, the basket should be good. It is. As you look at this play, watch him explode to the basket. Then the foul there is on number 77.
His third, team first.
Whoever that is. 77-35, 42-point lead. Nice little drive that time, no good by Prince Knight. Couldn't get it to ball. A bounce pass across the way. Williams his jump shot from three land, no good. Bluehawks got the basketball again. It's Prince Knight, 6-foot young man. Knocked away again, stole it in there nicely by Troy Gibbs. Down to 4 to go to alley-oop. No, this time no good again. Avery missed it a second time. Here's the Snowbird down the way, put up and in that time. And there to get the 2 points was Prince Knight. 78-37. Gibbs drives, puts it up and in on the baseline. He left the defender nailed to the floor. Gibbs has 6 in the game. 80-37. Steal by Gibbs. Puts it up good again. A turnover there. Gibbs puts another 2 in the bucket. And that's what you like to see. 82-37. Now there's a charge called on Gibbs. Player control foul. There's 6:58 to go in the third. 45-point lead, longest of the game right now. As the enforcers are mugging the Bluehawks tonight right here. Here's Gibbs. Nice. Oh, look at this dribble here. A shot by Robinson. That wasn't there, but back up again by Gibbs. He's going to be fouled. The pass a moment ago, I don't know if you got a chance to see that. Gibbs bounced past the ball between his legs behind to Robinson. The pass was there, but look at Gibbs again. Gibbs has scored 6 straight points, has 10 in the game in the last minute and 30 seconds. 84-37. 6:37 to go. Ball knocked out of bounds. Watch this pass now. Behind the Twinnies' legs, unbelievable. 84-37. Longest lead of the game right now. The enforcers, well, to put it bluntly, they're enforcing. Here's a turnover there, picked up again by Avery. Avery says, I'll take it. Nope, he's going to give it to his buddy Robinson at 6'11", slams it home. Avery with the assist, slams to Robinson, 12 in the game. Well, they put the Jack Frost defense on, but down the floor it goes again to the Blue Knights. Long fall, but a foul on Kentucky. You see the foul there. Foul should be on Greg Williams, I'd say. No, on the other team, Miata. How about that? That's a Miata is his name. He's 6'1" from Buffalo, New York. His first name is the same as his last name. 86-37. 6:02. Here's again, dropping it in. A nice friendly bounce. A 3 ball for Mitchell. 38 points in the ball game for Cam Mitchell. 89-37. Another shot by the Bluehawks, no good. Here come the Enforcers down the way. Terrible pass goes out of bounds. And that'll be 11 turnovers in the game now. So Greg Williams will lead down the basketball now under his goal. Bounce pass in. Into the ball game now is Nate McGovney, a former Thomas More player. Where's number 5? Shot this time no good, but Williams hanging on the rim, but no call there. Here's Jarman, 3/4 court, shakes and bakes. Puts one up and blocked nicely in there by Mitchell. A lot of big going up against a 6'5" guy in your 5'11". That's going to happen. All right, there's a nice driving layup by Greg Williams going coast to coast. Gets his first 2 of the game. 91-37. Another turnover, 22 in the game. Down to Williams, yes sir, finger roll. Put it up and in. 93-37. Jarman has it, cross-court pass way over there now to Denzel Fuller. Tries a long 3-ball, will not go. And with Mitchell, up-court pass. There's a cutter there, Avery, but going to be, well, there's a turnover there. Going to be 12 in the game. Jump shot by the black shirt, good.
3-point basket by black t-shirt.
93-40. At 4:27. Good crowd on hand, I got to tell you, tonight for the opening round. It's done a lot of people knew about this game, but look at Williams shaking and baking. The shot's no good, though. But there's McGovney to make the steal. Wide open, a nice pass from McGovney to Greg Williams. McGovney, the young man who played at Thomas More here and played high school ball at Campbell County. 95-40. All right, here come the Blue Knights trying to drive in there. And there you saw a 6'1" player trying to drive on a 6'11". And they got the foul. He drew the foul. That's what they wanted to do, I guess.
His first, team second.
All right, at the line, shooting the free throws. No good is Darrell Haynes. Against Dubois, he was 1 for 4, 25 points. And had 3 points against Dubois. All right, got the new guys in the ball game now. I can check him in. McGovney's still in there. Cam Moore's back in for Kentucky. Back in the ball game is Robbie Smythe. And now Noah Forey's back in. Shot again, no good, and rebounded coming out of there this time by the Enforcers. Forey up the court. Bradshaw, nice pass to McGovney, and he puts it up and in. Good to have Nate McGovney get his first 2 as a pro player. 97-40. 3:39. All right, with the basketball again. Out front is Haynes. Drives, no good. Rebounded by 6'9", Bradshaw. Up to Forey. To Bradshaw. Spins in the lane. And give it to Forey for the jump, and he walks with the basketball. 13 turnovers now for Kentucky.
He replaces Jarman.
Longest lead right now is 57 points at 97-40. All right, again, here comes Moore going 3/4 court. Wants to slam it, but loses it out of bounds. Nice block inside there. $57-point lead for the Enforcers here in their opening game in NABL. Here's McGovney, puts it up, but we got a foul before the shot, and the foul will be it was on the Enforcers. Again, driving there is Darrell Haynes, a 6'1", trying to penetrate, make something happen.
Foul number 5, David Govney, his second, team third.
So the foul's on McGovney. That'll be his first, or his second, I'm sorry, and the team's third here in the third quarter. Haynes puts it up and in. Haynes has 4 points in the ballgame. 4 of the 5, though, have come from the free throw line. He hasn't got a field goal. Second shot, no good. Now 4 out of 6. All right, the enforcer's going back to work. Nice pass down inside to Bradshaw. Spins, puts it up in a nice play there. You saw the athletic ability of the young man who played college basketball at Southern Indiana. Nice play. Nice play by Tyrone Bradshaw. His 5th point of the ball game. And the foul will be on Fuller. It'll be his first.
He replaces Darrell Haynes.
And the 5th in the third quarter. Bradshaw at the line. So instead he played at Southern Indiana over at Evansville in his college days. Averaged about 18 a game there. Puts it up and in. All right, 100-41. At the century mark. 2:42. There's a long jump shot by the Bluehawks, goes out of bounds. For those of you who joined us late, the Enforcers played 3 preseason games and averaged 125.6 for those 3, holding the opposition to 97. So here's a jump shot by Robbie Smythe, the 3-ball way out there. Robbie Smythe drags it home. The third tray here in the third quarter. 103-41. 2:13 to go. Sloppy ball handling there again. 24th turnover of the game. So 63-point lead. They got beat last week now. Keep it in mind. They got beat by 78. And again, here's Moore, spins, no good. Way up to get the rebound. We've got a foul, though. Tavon Jordan went up for the foul, but the foul's going to be on Kentucky. It's going to be on Cameron Moore, picks up the foul. All right, 2:02 to go. One thing about pro basketball, it moves quickly. You don't have a lot of dead time on it, a lot of passing. It's mostly transitional basketball, and they like to get out and run. There's a jump shot from 29, no good, off the skim of the rim that time. Would not go by Denzel Fuller. Putting it up, Bradshaw, no good, rimmed around a couple of times, and here come the Hawks again. Back down with the basketball is Brandon Nelson. Drives, splits 2 defenders, blocked in there again by Bradshaw at 6'9". Torrey, the alley-oop. The Moore couldn't get it to go. Boy, good idea, but bad result. 1:16 in the third. And lost basketball. No, to get it back in. A Bluehawk long shot, no good. Here's Smythe at a reverse dunk. Smythe now with 9 in the game. Came into the game today with averaging 13.6 in the preseason. 105-41. 64-point lead. There's a jump shot that's the first one of the day for Brandon Nelson. Nelson averaged 3 a game in his game against Dubois, only 1 game. But there's the tip in by Bradshaw. 8 points now for Tyrone Bradshaw. 107-44. 18 seconds to go. Well, there's an infraction right there. There you go. That's really a hard dunk to do because Smythe is 6'4", but you can see that he gets up and he does what they call a reverse dunk. Very hard to do because you're not looking at the basket. 107-44. Here's Forey with 2. Nice play that time. Forey gets in the scoring book. 2 for him. 109-44. And that's going to end the third quarter of play. 28-9 is 37. 109. 35-44. Well, as we look at this fourth quarter of play coming up, before we get there, if you want to know how bad and how probably tired that the Bluehawks are, and they're wore out, I'm sure, they were outscored in the third quarter of play, 37-9. 37-9 in the third quarter alone, and the Enforcers added 3 more trays to their offensive basket tonight. So Buffalo comes into the game now after a horrific only 9 points in that quarter, and they've got 10 minutes to play yet. All right, Buffalo has the basketball outside. Driving led by number 77, whom I don't know who it is. New on the roster, but he's fouled. He put the shot up and in there, out of there. The foul's going to be on Moore. That's his 4th of the day. And Buffalo will inbound the basketball under the basket on the common foul. All right, Nelson out top. Denzel Fuller, 6'6", tries to drive, blocked out of there by 6'9", Bradshaw. The outlet pass, there it goes. Nice tip. Oh, how about that? Forey to Moore. Moore gets another dunk. 7 in the game for him, but what a great assist by Noah Forey there on the alley-oop. 111-44. Jump shot again by Nelson, no good. Kicked out of and around again. The Enforcers got the basketball. Hubbard's got it. Up to Bradshaw. Back to Forey. Let's take a look at this play again here on the replay. Watch the assist from Forey now. He gets the ball. Look at this. Up in the air, and there it goes. Bam! There it is right there. Bingo. Moore has tremendous strength. And they have what they call in basketball great length. His arms are very long. All right, 111-44. 67-point lead. All right, here's Jarman. Back out again it goes to Zimmerman. Trying to drive in there, but goes back again to Nelson. Jump shot from 10, bangs it in. He's got 5 in the game. 111-46. There's a long jump shot from the parking lot. How about that? A 3-ball from Bradshaw. That's his first of the season. He's got 12 in the game now. 114-46. Jarman running it back outside to Fuller. Spinning to Jarman, 12-footer off of the glass, got it. His first 2 of the game. 114-48. Smythe likes to crossover dribble now. Watch him handle the basketball. Fakes right, goes left, gets the slam. I'll tell you, 116-48. I told you a little bit earlier, if you missed it, they average 125.6 for 3 preseason games. So they're a very powerful, high-octane offense. That's why I call them the Kentucky Enforcers are powerful stuff, and they are. There's another turnover there, 27 in the game now. All right, up the court it goes. Hubbard can flat play. Watch Hubbard go. Puts it up this time, up there, tip up and around again. And Buffalo's got the basketball coming the other way. 7:25 to go. Long jump shot this time by Nelson again. Rome's out of there. There's the outlet pass. And no, look at that. The tomahawk that would not go for more. He's mad about it, that he missed that one, but I'll tell you right now, that guy can do it. Here's a 30-footer, nothing but the nylon that time for Denzel Fuller. That's his first tray of 2019. 116-51. The anemic offense that Buffalo has put out there is really tough to get anything they can get going at all. There's Smythe gets fouled going down the lane there, splitting two defenders. Yeah, Brandon Nelson. His first foul. So 6:48 to go in the game. Sean Murphy's in the ballgame, I think, number 21. He's 6'7". Where's number 21? Played his high school ball at Boone County. There's the aforementioned Mr. Murphy, no good. And now we continue to play. Terrence Briggs is in the ballgame. Terrence Briggs, number 15. A long jump shot that rolls out of there, no good. And with the rebound, there's the aforementioned Briggs. Gets the ball back up to Smythe, puts it up, no good. Got fouled, though, on the play. He's up in midair, and they hacked him on the arm. He'll get a couple of shots.
Fouls on number 11, his fifth. Team 7. Robbie Flight, Smythe at the line, shooting 2.
The foul was on Maiaga, his fifth, and at the line now will be Smythe. He hasn't been there all night long. If you joined us late, the Saints had a great first half at the free throw line, hitting 17 out of 18. But they only shot one here in the second half. So Smythe at the line.
Black t-shirt.
In the preseason, 3 for 4, 70%. Had a high game at 20 versus the Indy show. Puts it up and in. Smythe with 12 in the game now. Left-handed guy, 6'4", played his high school college ball at Ohio Midwestern. All right, 118-51. So Jarman with the basketball now across the timeline. Accelerates, backpedals a bit. Back out to Zimmerman for a three. Yes, sir. Andy Zimmerman gets the three. 6'3" young man from Brockport, New York. 118-54. There's Terrence Briggs driving, but there's McGovney. Put it up and in. Nate McGovney, his fourth point of the game. The young man that played here. He's a former Saint at Thomas More. 120-54. Jarman back out, jump shot for Buffalo, long rebound. McGivney with the rebound. Outlet pass down the way to Hubbard. Yes, mark it down. 122-54. There's a swat away, but Jarman puts it up, no good, kicked up and around. There's Sean Murphy has it. Now back to Hubbard. Hubbard says, I'll take it. No, dish it off to Archil. Puts it up, got smacked on the arm, but there again is Murphy who puts it up and in. Good to see him get his first two. He had averages 4.5 in the preseason. 124-54. There's a foul here.
Fouls number 15, Terrence Briggs. Checking for Buffalo, number 2, Jordan Graves. He replaces Nelson.
So the foul was on Briggs, and we continue now with 4:55 to go. There's a drive, and it's going to be either blocked or a good foul. Well, they say it was knocked out of bounds, so we'll play it again. Jump shot by Buffalo, not again, long rebound. Jarman runs it down, nice hustle by the young man from Staten Island. Right here, Zimmerman. Little floater there. Nope. Runs out. McGivney with the rebound. Up this way now to Briggs. Pulls up at 23. Nope, not there. And rebounding it out of there, 6'6" Denzel Fuller for Buffalo. Again, Interstate does another turnover there. That's 31 in the game. 124-54. Briggs with 2 more on the slam. There's a jump shot, no good. And want to come to me, I'll get it. Nope. There's a nice driving layup, putting up and in. Retrieving the ball and then putting it up and in. Well, Fuller's got 7 in the game. $70-point lead now. Belongs to the game. 3:40 to go. And Murphy puts it up. Good. Nice play by Murphy. If you saw that, he protected the ball, put his body very nicely, and put it up and in for his 4th point. The enforcer's bench right now taking its toll on these road-weary young men from Buffalo. Zimmerman, little floater in there again. But rebounding it is 6'7" Murphy. Handing it out to Briggs. Briggs. Murphy with a 3-ball if it goes. Yes, mark it down. How about Murphy for a 3-ball? Off of the bench, Sean Murphy with 7 points. How about that? A 75-point lead. 3:03 to go. Long jump shot by Buffalo again, no good. Rebounded by Murphy. Murphy's come off the bench to spark him a little bit here. $75-point lead. Hubbard again, he's really coming on, I think, here late in the ball game, young man is. 133-56. Jarman puts it up, almost blocked, but there again, they get the rebound. Putting it up is Zimmerman to get it to go. He wasn't going to be denied. 133-58 again. Here's a shot by Briggs. He could not get it to go. And Buffalo going 94 feet, but this time he got a foul. As Fuller had the basketball going down the lane. You'll see it here on the replay. Gets hacked on the arm as he went by Sean Murphy. So at the line now will be Denzel Fuller, who has only shot 2 free throws all season long. He makes this one here. He only scored 1 point in that 78-point loss to Dubois Dream a week ago. And his second shot's no good. So 133-58. Here's Avery putting it up and in. Too easy that time. I got to tell you, I think Buffalo would just rather take this last 2 minutes and go into the house or go back on the interstate. All right, here's Briggs. Got a wide open lane. Puts it in. Well, I got to tell you, 137-58. Still 102 seconds left in the game. Shot long way out there, no good. Rebounded by Briggs. They were beaten last week by the 137 points by Dubois, but right now, they almost got a foul there, but let's see what happens. I think there was one. Here's a replay, you see it, and as Avery went up, but the foul's away from the ball, and they fouled Hubbard. Hubbard's at the line. So this is 2 consecutive games that Buffalo has played in which they have given up 137 points. And this could be even the high water mark for their opponents right here. It is. So 138. And still a minute 24 to go. For Hubbard in the ball game, came into the game averaging 12 through the preseason. Now has 9 in this game. Rolls it up and in, make it 10.
Checking for the enforcers, number 20, he replaces number 2, Darius Hubbard.
All right, Jarman with the basketball out front. Shakes and bakes out front there, working on Briggs. Kicks it out to the wing. Fuller with a 3-ball, no good. Jarman puts it up and no good again. Tipped up it twice again. A third offensive rebound. A jump shot from 23. Nope, not this time again. This time, the guys in gray got the basketball. All right, 51 seconds to go. Archil has it. They wanted Archil to take the 3-ball, but here's Avery going down and putting it up and in. 16 points. A steal. Murphy made the steal, but you saw that. We had a collision after the foul.
Foul number 34, a.k.a. black t-shirt.
So at the line right now will be Sean Murphy. All right, second shot no good. And with the rebound now, we lose the basketball up the court. 31 seconds left. Well, an 82-point deficit right now. It's hard to believe you're sitting here broadcasting a game and some team is getting thumped by 82. But that's the fact right now. And here is the shot put up and in by Zimmerman. And he puts it up and in. He's got 6 in the game. Second shot, rolls out no good. And Buffalo's got the offensive rebound. And here again, Barkey doesn't no good again. Ford with the rebound now. 141 and down to Briggs. Briggs puts it up no good. And there, no, what a slam that was. How about that one there? My, oh my. My, oh my. Avery, the Skywalker. 143 to 59. Jump shot from way downtown, no good. 5 seconds to go. And this thing's going to be history. There's a shot from way downtown, no good. And the final score, 143 to 59. All right, let's do it. As you see Avery there. The good thing about him is that he went way over the rim. He anticipated where the basketball was going to be. No question about it. What a great play by him. And now we get, it's going to be, our player of the game will be Cam Mitchell. Cam Mitchell will be our Culver star of the game. And if I can get a hold of him, we'll get over here. As try to get all the final scores, the final tally here before we go off the air tonight. For sure, we'll get that. But tonight's Star of the Game show brought your way by Culver's and Highway 42. Highway 42 in Florence, Kentucky, with our star of the game. If I can get it, come on. Cam, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Let's put this headset on you right here. Put that over there on your left ear. There you go. Now you can hear me now, I'm sure. Okay, let's talk about this game. You had 30 points in the first half. You wind up with 30, 33, 38 points.
Okay.
That's what somebody needed to do, and you got a job done.
Yeah.
You got to be very proud of your performance.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy for myself, but it's all my team. Credit to my team. We came out with a hot jump, and I just fed off how they came out, and I just took it from there.
Well, what about your team's performance? And you're playing a team tonight. And actually, I got to tell you, when they came in, they were road weary. That they came from Buffalo, about 500 miles.
Yeah.
You knew their legs were gone.
Right.
But yet you all went right where you took care of business. It didn't make any difference.
Yeah.
You had to do it.
Yeah. No matter what. I mean, our whole thing was to come in here and give the fans a show, but also make ourselves better. Each day we want to make ourselves better, and today we just wanted to make ourselves better. We didn't care who was on the court.
If you look at the first half here, the team only had 2 trays in the first half, and you had both of those. Okay, the reason was because of the transitional basketball that was going on, because a lot of dunks in this game.
Right. We love to play fast. That's our team. That's like our team makeup. We love to play fast. Like I said, get a fans a show, play above the rim. So that's our whole goal.
What about the bench tonight? You got to be happy about that bench.
Oh man, like I said, it was a team effort tonight. It wasn't just me, man. Everybody contributed to what was going on tonight.
So now, what do you think about the NABL? You played before. You're a pro. The NABL comes in tonight. What do you think about that? You play a team tonight will be a heck of a lot tougher than this with the Grand Rapids Danger next week. So what do you think about the NABL overall?
Right now I think it's pretty nice how everything's set up. I'm just looking forward to how the other team's looking right now, honestly.
Well, congratulations on a great game. If we had to have somebody step up and get 38 points, you did it. And tonight, compliments of my good friends down at Culver. You get a complimentary dinner there, and have a good dinner on them, my man.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, there you saw the final score tonight was 143 to 29. 59, I'm sorry. And with that in mind, a lot of people scored. So let me get on the other side over here and try to take, as we can, look at this final scoring, because I want to give it to you before we go off the air. First of all, let's just do it person by person, player by player. For Cam Mitchell, 38 points tonight. Looking at Rob Smythe, has 9, 11, 13 points for Smythe. Jeff Robinson, 12. Okay, Darius Hubbard with 6, has 10. Rod Avery tonight with 18. Greg Williams with 6. Troy Gibbs with 10. Tyrone Bradshaw. Let's see, 5, 8, 11 points for Bradshaw. Cam Moore has 4 points in the game. Archell did not score. Noah Forey has 2. Terrence Briggs with 6. And 7 off of the bench for Shannon Murphy. Bennington did not play or score. McGovney got 4 points off of the bench. So you can look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 scored in the ball game. And I think it is all 15 played. So you get a look at that, and that's exactly what had to happen tonight. The Enforcers come out tonight and win big. As I said, 143 to 59. And if you add that up, that's 43 and 41 is 84 points. Think of that, 84-point win. And you got to look at that as now we move on to the team next week coming up. Next up will be the Grand Rapids Danger. They come in here next week. They'll be a lot tougher than the Buffalo team was. Scott Solden's team out of the Midwest Division. They played tonight, Western Michigan, the Lakehawks at home. There's a big rivalry right there, no question about that. But they've got some guys coming in. They've got Trent Hobson's a second-year player. He played at Kalamazoo Community College. Andrew Rayner, a second-year player from Grace Christian. Derek Brooks, a second-year player from Davenport University. Miles Miller played Division I basketball. And Nick Waddell played some international basketball from Uruguay. So these guys can play, and it's going to be a totally different situation by the time we get around to basketball next Saturday night. Again, our thanks to Culver's, who brings you the post-game show and the Star of the Game show out here on, as we say, on Highway 42. This final reminder before we leave the air tonight, this coming Wednesday night, it will be Meat Enforcers Family Night. And this is going to happen at Culver's Restaurant on Highway 42 in Florence. A great opportunity for you to bring your cameras and pens for photographs and autographs with the enforcers, coaches, and staff. It's all going to happen at 5 to 7 p.m., so come hungry and enjoy meeting the enforcers there. We're going to have a lot of free prizes. We'll play Culver's Trivia. You can win some free tickets to the games. So it's all going to happen next Wednesday night, March 20th, 5 to 7 at Culver's on Highway 42. Remember, the Kentucky Enforcers are powerful stuff. No doubt about it. So there you have it. The final score, as we said a moment ago, 143 to 59. So a big win for the Enforcers tonight. Dustin Driscoll goes in NABL now 1-0. And of course, the Buffalo Bluehawks drop now to 0-2. For all the staff here at TBNK Sports, Mike Chumley and everybody else, we want to thank you for being with us tonight, and we'll be back on the air again next Saturday night, again at about 6:55 for Kentucky Enforcer basketball. Good night, everybody, from Thomas More.